of this rap music? Are you tired of this whack music? The tempo and jack music, I suggest you buy the next music. It's much more than black music. Are you tired of this rap music? Are you tired of this whack music? The tempo and jack music, I suggest you buy the next music. It's much more than black music.
Yo kid, you can take my advice and dismiss the current hit list. These cats are getting fat from facades and illusions, causing grief and confusion. God knows the rap game need a new son. Here I am, here Lord you can use me. Please don't let the industry abuse me, and let the anointed choose me. And the sheep that's walking to sleep but rise that's groovy. I'm taking strong stands and they can't move me. I'm armed with the verbal Uzi. I'm on my good foot and watching my step, quiet as kept. If you gamble, place your bets, for God is with me. And there's no way to win playing the odds against me. Most of these cats have money, but their soul is empty, and they guilty as the one who stole Kuta Kente. 1 million man gathered won't change a thing. If we only choose to hate a slang or gang bang, we will never see a change.
Are you tired of this rap music? Are you tired of this whack music? The tempo and jack music, I suggest you buy the next music. It's much more than black music. Are you tired of this rap music?
I know you are. Be real with me. Hold on for the second verse. Can you hear me now? Look, it should be crystal clear. Can you hear me now? It's like I'm right in your ear. Can you hear me now? I have a real important question. Can you hear me now? Get your pen as I wreck it. I'm making moves, Blackberry kept close. It's a hustle and slang dope tracks on both coasts. In the Gulf of Mexico, they all know. And yo, bro, they feeling the pulse and they begging for more. Perceive this dirty, although I'm clean as a whistle. Precise flows target your heart like missiles. And when I hit the mark, I blow you out of the dark. Whether you're straight as an arrow or you're prone to spark. How could you think things for us gon' ever get right when they only seen us in a negative light? Just to change things, I'm using all of my might, but yet we arguing fights throughout the day and night. If you're a crackhead, show me who you basing with. These type of actions, though fictions in relationship. Maybe it's deep depression that you're dealing with, causing you to spill off into the illness fit. This time around, there's a change of plans. This time around, it's shameful man. This time around, we be keeping it tight, no longer seeing each other in a negative light. And if the president's right, I would support the cause, but he's not. If he's obviously breaking God's laws, ain't no man perfect, we all have flaws. But here's a few words of wisdom for all of y'all.
Are you tired of this rap music? Are you tired of this whack music? The tempo and jack music, I suggest you buy the next music. It's much more than black music. Are you tired of this rap music? Are you tired of this whack music? The tempo and jack music, I suggest you buy the next music. It's much more than black music.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, oh. Yeah, we're taking over the airwaves. Yeah, the devil won't let us play. Cause I know God's coming this way. Yeah, we're taking over the airwaves. We're taking over the airwaves. And the devil won't let us play. One objective, Jack, and it's getting my crown back and restoring relationships with surround that. And yes, you bobbing your head because these clowns are whack. Broken English transport, so the sound's exact. There was a breach, bruh, and that's why I teach, bruh. You know your folks was a shit back in the Middle East, bruh. Seed of the sun, making pleas to the young, holding Christ in their bosom, but conceding the guns. Knowledge is free. Take the reading for fun and set a goal for finally meeting the one. Get all excited for he has a place for you. Neither the devil or disgrace can replace you, dude. So let's face it, dude, you gotta go like me. Family, history, and legacy was stole like these. Revenging souls that were hung on trees and restoring life to the lost souls of this brain disease.
Get it, man. Don't look at me. Just go ahead and get it. Do what you gonna do. You know better than coming in here. Get it, bro. You gotta look at. I'm not gonna get you. You get it by yourself. Yeah, there you go.
Hey, yo, I'm looking for directions, bro. Yeah, bro. Yo, you
I was helping, bro. I'm not good. Your eyes, you can see better than me.
Walk that out. Too many imposters simply want to talk that out.
Man, mushroom. I didn't know nothing about this here. Well, thank you.
Produce the juice out of your life. Give these imposters a boost. We need to see the proof. Blind faith for most. Lead the lost to a boat, so get ready to float.
I wonder who got me that.
Cannot see these actions lead the blind into a large sea of rough traction and deep dissatisfaction. The shit is past.
I'm gonna hydrate some of these to go with my goddamn tomahawk steak.
It make me wanna vomit when I see the mess, and when you're dealing with the righteous.
I knew it wasn't a book.
The rest.
I just ordered those books, so and I had to pay it back. Oh, this is my fermented beef. I'm not even taking these. I might have to stop the orders. But other people can utilize them. They're really, really good. In this big box. Look at this. You think they're not wasting? You think the liberals aren't being wasteful, allowing people to do whatever they want? They could send it in a smaller box, actually. They're not. I'm not trying to have them to, back me or anything like that. So I'm gonna say what I want. Though it's a good supplement, anything can be tampered with, but it's really good. It should be shipped in something half this size. Some companies, man. Well, we only had those boxes. Where is Trayvon? Where is Trayvon? Here. Look, bro, I'm not putting them over there. You know what? I'll put them back in the bag, man. I'm not playing that. Okay, I love you. But we ain't gonna do that.
You got protection.
Only a bottle of tea. And I pray I'm not found hanging out on the tree. What's the deal with this guy? He got the devil in his eye. I'ma stand my ground and I am not gonna flee. My daddy told me stand tall when I'm walking the street. And I might intimidate some of the people I meet. But damn, I never thought I'd be stalked by a man with the
Can you say, right?
The kid with the Skittles in hand. It's not God's plan that I live short.
Thanks for the lion's mane. Mushroom. That's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna have to order a whole bunch more because I really like these. I like mushrooms period. So I gotta rehydrate these bad boys. I'm gonna rehydrate about 5 of them. Yes, sir. That's lion's mane, baby. Yes, sir. This is the real deal. This is the real deal. This is real lion's mane, y'all. Dehydrated, but real. Still has all its properties. Oh man. Yo. I gotta go and rehydrate some of these. Yeah. You got the still water down there too still? Here you go, Papa. Here you go, Papa. Oh, you came back for it, huh? You're trying to be funny with me, man. I'm gonna put it on that, okay? There you go, Papa.
Get some of that right there. Yes. Come on. I want to talk to my brothers and sisters out there for a moment. I want you to know who you are. You feel me?
CBD8 and all that, you know what I'm saying? That I can only hit one time.
Time to wake up to your reality of who you are and walk around calling on God.
Not like the purple one.
Yo, we back again. If you're throwing in the towel, then you back in sin. We need the Holy Spirit, please let the chaplain in. Head to front door, chilling with a childish grin. We should now begin.
Yeah.
If the truth be told,
What is it, man?
Riding on the light to let the youth get old and follow with the ones that will soothe your soul and take it back.
Oh, you just wanted the catnip?
Improve your road to release your flow.
You got the catnip, bro.
You
just wanted the catnip? That's the only ones you ate? I'm making you a catnip addict. I'm gonna stop giving. I'm not gonna give you no more. Yeah, nah, man. Nah, next you know you have me hemmed up in the bed talking about where's it at? Where's it at? I'll be like, and I don't want to say where's what at, bro. I know what you're capable of. Don't make me do it. You know, I can see you now. Yeah, Alexander had my ass like this time. I'm weird the catnip, cuz. Cuz, where that, cuz? Cuz, ain't nobody playing, cuz. Cuz, where that? I can see him right now. Yo, cuz. What's going on? What's going on, beloveds? What's happening? Delusions, what's going on, family? You already know, brothers. So hold on. Tell a couple of jokes, man. I'm just gonna read one thing. And that's reasonable.
Just like the roots in India, I volunteered, no, the Lord didn't hire me. It is the spirit that inspired me, the author of life, to show the chief where the fire be. We have no time for those that.
Oh man, I forgot. I didn't even like on that. I had to hit that one. I hope y'all listening to all the music that's on Spotify. All the brothers that I've shared with. I've got more music, y'all. I'm just playing these, so I really enjoy these. More than enough. You know what I mean? But yeah, SoundCloud and Spotify. Give it our brothers. ToLU'S Z, Max V, Omega. Go ahead. Osalama. Go ahead and get with them brothers and check it out, man. You feel me? Now, one brother, he have a mental mind block, right? Some bullshit. He can start writing and he'll pick up anything once he key in those factors. Ain't that right, old Mac? I gotta give you energy, good energy, bro. Everybody tell him, man, start writing, bro. How you gonna sit there and write on emotions and feelings when you have those all the time? You're just not allowing yourself to be fluent in them. Yeah. Woo. We're gonna get it like this right here.
And my music, and a lot of this music, it's only talking about the oppressed rising up against the oppressor. That's what my music's about. The oppressed rising up against the oppressor. So the only people that's scared are the oppressors. The only people who could have any harm coming to
the brothers, y'all gotta speak about visiting, man. Let everybody know. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let them know. Like, yo, y'all gotta come through. I mean, so that way they can see for themselves and more can be revealed. You see what I'm saying? Pressure, no weight, no surrender.
No weight, drop in your purse.
Ain't no surrender.
It's time for a change, got a bounce up. Your pressure's about to get tossed up. I'ma lay him out, execution staff too late with apologetic claim. You wrapped in a cloak of blame by God, it's overdoing your time was in the end. Locked down silent without sin. He put me on the ladder for justice to win. The pressure's about to get rolled down.
Hey yo, Omek, how that shoot, bro? How that build like that one? I'm still working on some things, but how that shoot right there? And people don't know it's as simple as it look. It's complicated. But how you like that one, bro? I ain't say cut. Ain't no need to. Hey Ganja, come on, man. Yeah. That's it right there, bro. I'm feeling mellow as a mother. I'm gonna share a couple of jokes, then I'm gonna read. I'm gonna break something down. Good, appreciate that, brother. Yeah, I went out, man, and ran some drills today. Beep, beep. Yo, man. now I know why my elbow was sore, like my forearm, not really like my, just, and you know me. I'm like, I guess you would say the epitome of a control freak when it comes to me. Like, even when something I know I can do different, I don't. I'll pressure myself to move differently from what knowing, and then when I decide to move on what I know, it's always right there. And I'm not looking for perfection. You know what I mean? It's like I know exactly what it was done. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we cousins. Yo, we family. What you mean, bro? You already know, we family. I talk with B's and C's. I'm talking with all of them. I'm too old for that shit. Two old niggas jumped me in because they felt like I fit in because I knew at both sides. My uncle and them saw me partying with all these bloods who gave me utmost respect, and he couldn't figure it. In Newark on First Street, he couldn't figure it out. Then he seen me, and some of them saw me in New York, like, wait a minute, out of Millville, like, what's going on with the blue cousin? I was like, I ain't paying no mind. I said, but some old heads felt like where they lived at and where I was always visiting, some people probably wanted to try something. No, it wouldn't have been no good for them. But they just jumped, we all ex-military, they just jumped and started fighting, man. Like they wanted to have a sparring match. And I started beating the shit out. They said my eye and hand me a blue rag. That's how that happened. I ain't want to be no goddamn crip with no blood. Fuck all that. Now watch time and space rock the great. You know what I mean? Eternally bonded, exactly. I'm a bad motherfucker by myself. But I like to see some people rise to the occasion and be better than that of their least expectation. Move in a place where there's a lot of space because it's unoccupied, but blind-eyed mofos running around in the same place. You feel me? All right, let's go ahead and let me check this out, man. This is a real smart kid named Johnny, right? Some of you may have heard of this. Just be quiet, right? So one day in class, teacher was acknowledging, Johnny, you're a very smart young man. I want to ask you a question. I got a puzzle question I want to ask you. So John was like, okay, Johnny, 7, 8-year-old kid, you know what I'm saying? So the teacher says, hey, look, I'll give you a gun and I got 3 birds on the telephone line. If you shoot one, how many are left? And Johnny looks down at the ground, looks at his hand as if he has a gun. He looks at the teacher. He said, well, you know what? None. She said, what do you mean? Well, if I shoot one, the other ones are going to fly off. And the teacher goes, well, that's not correct, but I like how you think. Well, Johnny says, I got a question for you, teacher. And she says, well, you do, Johnny? Yes, I do. Okay, go ahead and ask. So Johnny goes, well, you have 3 ladies sitting on the bench, and they all have ice cream. Double, triple scoops. Well, the first lady, she's going like this way. Okay, Johnny, all right. She's eating her ice cream, licking it. And the other one, she's sucking it, So the other one's sucking ice cream. I guess she doesn't get cold teeth. She said, what about the third one? Well, the third one's biting it. So which one you think is married? So the lady sits there, highly intelligent. She says, well, probably the one licking it. And Johnny goes, I like how you think, but you're wrong. The one that's got a ring on is the one that's married. Okay. We'll let that slide off. And then I know what you get from that. And maybe you've heard it before. But we become adults and we forget to have a childlike heart because we believe without knowing. We believe that we become intelligent and smart. We're far from it. I'm including me in this, okay? So that way nobody feels some kind of way. We need you to get rid of those fake feelings and start attaining and acquiring those things that should actually benefit and matter to you. So the other one is, oh my goodness. Should I tell this one? It's the barbershop one. I'm going to hold off on that one. That's a good one. It's Sunday, right? And Most Airbnbs, they kind of start leaving. What, Papa? Yeah, that's... I don't know. It's kind of weird. I got a baby, too. I don't know. I don't know, Papa. Anyway, let me read this to you, okay? I might tell some... I got a lot of jokes, y'all. I'm ex-Navy. I just... Every once in a while, I like to, you know, throw one out there. You know what I'm saying? So the barbershop's one's pretty funny, but maybe I'll tell at the end. We'll see. Well, I just want to read this out of 100 Years of Lynchings. And I want to break something down that's just historically a fact. I know a lot of people have a hard time with this, but I thought this one would be pretty interesting. Because you need to know how things were done. And most of this stuff is time-lapse in certain individuals. And most people won't seek out the players. Because a lot of these individuals are known by the newspaper and their names. You just seek out the family name. R. Crescent, the made-up one. Okay? But anyway, this is Memphis Commercial Appeal, January 14, 1922. Interracial love affair ended by lynching of man. Florence, South Carolina, which is part of our, it's not 13 but 12, Confederacy. Do y'all know that? That the Confederate flag has nothing to do with light skins. It's ours fighting them. It was always ours fighting them. I just was wondering if y'all knew that. Yeah, there's a handful of light-skinned people on our side. And the history of the story was told in such a ravenous lie. But anyway, Florence, South Carolina, January 13th, one Negro was killed and another wounded Sunday by a mob of white citizens in the Black River section of Williamsburg County. The dead man is accused of having been intimate with a white woman. And the wounded Negro was driving a buggy into which the other man had leaped in an attempt to elude the mob. Letters from the white woman were found in the pocket of the dead man after the lynching. One of them read as follows: Dearest Ed, I thought of you all during the show last night and wanted you with me. It is too bad that we cannot be together always. My love for you is greater than you can imagine. Sometimes I become so disgusted with conditions in Florence that I want to leave and go someplace where people are sensible, where I can at least walk the streets with you in the daytime without danger and fear. You often impress on me the fact that you are colored and can't take any chances. I know that, darling, but love is greater than color in my case, and we must do the best we can until both of us are in a position to leave Florence. I suppose you got the package I sent by mail to the barbershop for you. I have to be careful in buying things downtown because my little nieces goes along with me and is so nosy. I had a beautiful shirt for you, but had to give it to my cousin because Niecy saw me purchase it. And be a good boy and don't forget tomorrow. Yours, devoted. After learning of the lynching, the woman spent Sunday night in the swamps, crossing over the county line to King Street on Monday to seek the protection of the sheriff there. I don't know if y'all knew this. I did a video where I discussed the fact that before this fake-ass Jim Crow era, when these fake Jews established it, because they wanted the land and they found it was the true old world. And they wanted to keep us as far away from it because it's the fake Jews, the Zionists that did it. Okay? And they did it with the ignorance of those they were bringing here by scaffold or murdered people who are our brothers and sisters, light-skinned people, yes. And they had to murder as many as possible, but they had to do it in secrecy. And they had to do it based upon the ignorance of those who they've been using for the wars over and over and over in all the lands preceding coming here with their shit. We actually stopped them. We actually stopped them. Are you aware of that? You hear the story of the Seminole, the Yamasee, the Chickasaw, you never defeated. But right now, because most people are ignorant, listening to people sellouts, like that black, Marcus Garvinite individual, I detest saying his name, and so many others. Some locked up for pedophilia, and the other ones were ex-crackheads who work with the feds. You hardly hear that much from now. Well, he made his little $500,000. See, this is the respect and disrespect. He might have made $1 million. All right. Of who we are as a people and our greatness. Everybody's talking culture, but more and more people are starting to realize, wait a minute. You got these people arguing with the brothers and sisters, always talking about culture. When our culture is affluent because it affects everybody. And everybody else's culture, people attempt to mimic, not knowing that it's not the real thing because there's no rhythm and soul. Indian training schools were real. And my great-great-grandmother was part of it. And I would like to say somebody come and challenge me on this shit. Because she made sure these motherfuckers knew about some of our dances and some of our stories. They didn't tell them all. And they were taught by the fake ass before it became an education system. They were being taught by a whole lot of fake Jews, Gujars, whatever you want to call them. They're hybrids. They're those they were indoctrinated through raping little children, whatever it may be. Because the history's real. I've got the books. Y'all know that. All right? The people just don't know the timeline of how things happen. I will continue to say this is not 2024. You can continue to listen. When I said Mother's Day was pagan, just like Father's Day and everything else, it is. Just like saying happy birthday and rest in peace. Who the fuck came up with rest in peace? Why would I want my loved one to be separated from the source, disconnected, discontinued? Fuck, we're not no AI. We're not computers, people. And fuck all that matrix shit. Don't even worry about that. The reality is you exist. You're here. I've given you outside sources of information of what could possibly be. When it says, what if it's you watching yourself in all democracy on many different lands as everybody else? These great pillars of individuals who don't have to literally be standing over it like it's a playboard, but can see everything happen because you're allowing it. And you're connected but separated from it. And that's why this thing gets all this. And it's to find out the things that won't be required when a true earth is inhabited. And everything that you see could be an experiment. Every life form, everything. Problem is y'all won't tap into yourselves to have the greater understanding of yourselves and be nurtured because you have those stuck in the politricks, where they be religions and everything, not knowing that to create all those things, those who chose to be the enemy of self, only because of power, misguided, those are the ones who ill-informed everybody, hypothetically, right? And there's no way to explain away what's happening, except for those who may know the end. And y'all have choices to better be acquainted with it, and you choose otherwise. It means you still make bad choices. I am never forcing. Today I saw a goofy little Fed nigga ride by me, waiting for me to come out from a place. Like, he doesn't really get it. I wouldn't give a damn if he killed 1 million people and they allowed it. He would be the greatest failure. Anyway, do you get what I'm saying? Now, I know it's complicated because you want to look and you want to read, and these things are testing and filling and all that other nonsense. You are capable of so much. Some people want their destruction quickly and they believe they want it for you, don't realize that they're making it for themselves. It's all a lie and a puzzle and a riddle at the same time, isn't it? Oh, they're back. Anywho, I just want to come on and share that a little bit. I got a couple of videos I want to upload, and I really want y'all to hear that story because if you partake in racist narratives, that means you didn't create it now. But if you partake in it, you are just as weak as dumb. That means that you don't have to explain away their stupidity. And you don't have to condone or comfort those who are stuck in it. And they know they are. No. They have a choice. A very hard choice. But they have a choice to make. And those who go for the latter are the wisest. Because they can't lie to themselves. Now, the ones who decide to enough is enough, if they don't know how to sit their ass down and listen and learn, then they need to be right with the latter, the first original mention. At least they're honest in their ignorance and stupidity. And There are some of those who are like familiars. Remember I pointed that out? And that is for them to get into a position that was offered. Just like people being roofied and videos being made of them to have power over those individuals, to become billionaires and live their wanton fantasies of pedophilia and everything. Regardless of all that weak ass shit, because that's all that is. Okay? Everybody has a choice. So I just wanted to read that. And you know it's by Ralph Ginsburg. I wanted to read that particular story because you could take 100 of us and 100 light-skinned women, and 2 generations down the road, every one of them look like us. Facts. And you take a sister and a light skin, and 2-3 generations down the road, depending on where those children and grandbabies, those children marry, they'll pretty much look like their father, the light skin. Well, that's just facts. It doesn't work with everybody. Some bloodlines, and that's what baffles those fake, those Gujar doctors and their puppets. But now you can take me and somebody else melanated, whether light brown or dark brown. And generations down the road, we can pop out a number of them alone. It's pretty funny, isn't it? You know I'm not big on religion, but if you want to say the Judeans, they were on all 4 continents. We don't have ownership. Who would do that? That is a decree by the Judean people anyway. We don't own anything. It's order. Everything belongs to everyone. We are directed because of the fallacies of those who are perverted. Yet you see the very perversion today, and most people deny it. You see them over there genociding people to land they never belonged to, and 87% of them are converts. Convert to what? Did not read in Arthur Koestler when they created the rabbinical order and created the synagogue? That is not our stuff. Let's say it is. Where did a synagogue exist in Tartaria? See, this is what I'm talking about. There was no religion. It was light. It was darkness. It was order and disorder. It was chaos and that which would reap the rewards of conquering chaos. And here everybody is now. You don't know the first thing about anything and how to carry yourself or be a certain way. Just bad choice makers through and through. Pretty sad, isn't it? I'm about to make some beef cube. Well, you heard what I said. I'm gonna hydrate some of these lion's mane mushrooms. They're gonna bomb it with a little bit of jackfruit. Yeah, beef with the jackfruit and the lion's mane. Man, with some forbidden rice and a little bit of homemade. I had 3 tomatoes yesterday, and I went ahead and cracked up a half a clove of garlic and had the red onion. And I says, let me go ahead and make me some tomatoes. And so I hot water, peeled the skin off, cored it, mashed it up, and I made just the perfect amount for a nice chickpea pasta with beef, lion's mane mushroom. Oh, I'm gonna hook it up, and jackfruit, because the jackfruit still got that barbecue flavor with smoke, so I don't have to add no more paprika. And put that over top the forbidden rice. Listen here. What? So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that joke. You know what I'm saying? Nobody else. Who else came up in here? People just running in it, and then what the hell? Hold on. Let me see. Nobody else came and said salute? Or at least good brothers in here who said salutations. Appreciate you. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. And I'm chilling. Yeah, I'm chilling. I'm about to crack the windows, the back, open all the windows upstairs, open everything up, because I had to run out. So I came back with mail and stuff. For anybody that didn't know, this is what I have received. Okay. Dehydrated gourmet lion's mane. This is non-GMO stuff, y'all. Okay. And then, of course, when y'all come here, you're definitely gonna be taking one of these at least for 2-3 days, and then 2 or 3 days you don't take it. But this is fermented coenzyme B complex. That's a multi. It has everything. Multivitamin B complex, and it's excellent. Excellent. I get the vitamin C's from the same company, zinc, the CO, what is it, COQ10 or whatever it's called. I get a whole bunch of those, and you don't take them every day. You take them 2 or 3 days in a row, build it up in your system a little bit, and allow your body, because your body makes all this stuff as long as you're putting the right things in it. So right now, my thing is meat and meat fat. Cholesterol is a lie. All that stuff they do and say is a lie. They create poisons and toxins that fuck everybody up. Meat, vegetables, fruit, don't mess you up. It's what they've done to it all. Like I said, are you going to correct anything where you're at? I just want to know. Are you going to correct anything where you're at? If not, then what's the problem? More than enough people met me and know me over decades. All right? And my word is my bond for those who get caught up in that, believing in some Muslim thing. My word, I am bonded to as it is bonded to me, regardless of how. Okay? And y'all should take that like a good cup of tea. All right? I didn't check the donations, so if you donated, appreciate it. It's going to be there until next weekend. And the weekend after that, hopefully I'll be ready to have that around that time, close to another week before having that open, where everybody can come in and just buy what they want, and then I can pack up, throw away, and give it to the Goodwill, because I got tons of clothes. You know what I'm saying? And again, I appreciate you guys. We're eternally bonded, y'all. All right? And I stand on my word when I say what I say. For those who have a hard time because they still don't stand on what they say. It's not complicated. It's very easy. Okay? See y'all later.